Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Diddy and Lil Rodney. So Lil Rodney has this lawsuit. He's suing Diddy for a lot of things, right? And I think everybody kind of knows what he's suing him for right now, for never paying him for all the work he did on the Love album. In addition to that, for SA and him and SH, okay? So that's the way we got to use these words here on YouTube. So now Diddy's camp is like digging in the trenches. I mean, all the way in the trash. Back to darn near when Little Rodney was in the bassinet in the hospital from the day he was born. They're trying to pull and dig up any dirt that they can to kind of discredit Little Rodney and make him seem like a liar. So they dug up something from when he was 17, but unfortunately, when you're having civil suits like this, everything is open game. Do I think it's always right necessarily? No, but it is something that they're going to do. If you're trying to come at somebody's pockets, then they're going to come at, I'm sorry about that, guys. They're going to come at your integrity, and you just have to kind of be prepared for it. So we're going to get right into this story. Let me share this screen with y'all. So opposing camps do battle over Diddy accuses Lil Rodney's character and reputation. So there's a battle over the character and reputation of Diddy accuser Lil Rodney Smith. Diddy's camp have been digging around on the producer who is suing the bad boy Mogul for $30 million, claiming he was forced to engage in S acts and was given substances and growth by working for him, and said he has a history of, so in Diddy's team saying that Lil Rodney has a history of troubling arrests and convictions that make him an unreliable witness, right? Well, it's funny. How can you be an unreliable witness to the stuff that you claim you suffered yourself? You're not saying that somebody else did it. You're saying you did this to me, but we'll carry on. But Lil Rodney's camp said their fishing expedition is a callous attempt to smear Rodney to weaken his case against the I'll Be Missing You rapper, and that the rap sheet is misleading in any case. So documents seen by Page 6 show Smith was charged twice with domestic assault, once in 2009 and once in 2014. He was also charged with misdemeanor SA in 2005. Those charges were all dismissed. He was convicted of reckless homicide in 2003. So when we asked Smith's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, about the record, he told us, "I'm sure you know that a charge is not a conviction." Oh, look at Tyrone trying to step up his game, okay? So running this story on behalf of Diddy's camp is problematic and calls into question your integrity as a journalist. All right, you better step up, Tyrone. Mr. Jones' July 2003 reckless homicide occurred when he was 17 years old. Blackburn added. He was driving a vehicle with his cousin in the passenger seat. The police pulled him over, but he was afraid and drove off. It is a pretty typical behavior for a young black boy in Chicago when pulled over by the police. As a result, he totaled the vehicle, and his cousin, who was his best friend, died. That's very sad and very unfortunate, right? Blackburn said that Rod did not have an adequate legal representation at the time and pleaded guilty. He has to live his life. He has to live. He has to live with the guilt of the death of his best friend and family member for the rest of his life. But don't let that stop you from running this story and getting your clicks. Look at Tyrone, the lawyer, getting his little ounce shade in there. Blackburn added Diddy's legal team can do nothing to distract from the fact that he will be indicted soon. Well, what is he going to be indicted on? Because Lil Rodney did a civil suit. Did he also press criminal charges against Diddy? In February, Smith claimed in court papers that Diddy repeatedly SA'd him for a while, SA'd him while he was working on Diddy's latest album from September 2022 to November 2023. The producer alleged that Diddy would grope his genitals and touch his backside to groom him into having relations, but that Diddy, who would allegedly walk around unclothed in front of Jones, would downplay the assaults as horseplay. Jones also claims that Diddy subjected him to unwarranted relations attention from his associates. Jones also alleges in the suit that he was forced to solicit S workers and perform S acts with them at the request of Combs, and that he was given substances and R during one of Diddy's parties in February of 2023. Diddy's attorney, Sean Hawley, has denied Smith's allegations, telling Page Six that Lil Rodney is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. The alleged events are pure fiction and nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. Rodney's suit is one of a number of legal woes swirling around Diddy. His ex-girlfriend Cassie also sued him, and his homes in Miami and Los Angeles were raided in March as part of what appears to be a sex investigation conducted by the Department of Homeland Security. These salacious situations that Diddy's team has dug up on Rodney, it's like, okay, the homicide was at 17, very sad, very unfortunate, very tragic. But again, he was 17, and then the other charges against him were dropped. So I mean, if they dug and that's the best they got was those three situations, it is a fishing expedition, right? But again, unfortunately for Rodney, he has a lawyer called Tyrone Blackburn, who is a little controversial himself. And so therefore, Diddy's team, because that's what he's paying them to do, they're going to dig up anything and everything to discredit not only Lil Rodney, but to discredit Rodney's lawyer. So this is going to be an interesting battle, to say the least. But I do see that Diddy is not giving in. At the very best, I mean, if you feel you do at least owe him for the work that he did on the Love album, I would have been like, you know what? My offer is to pay him for whatever he thinks he did not get paid to be this producer, or whatever songs he, produced. But everything else, I would be like, I deny, no, he cannot get $30 million. If I knew I were innocent and, this is the case. But anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button. What do you think about Diddy's team, trying to discredit Lil Rodney's character? And what do you think about these things that they dig up? I think, like, let that go. That has nothing to do with today. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.